begin tonight with that incident in Paulding County. The GBI now looking into an arrest and use of force incident by a Paulding County Sheriff's deputy. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Haynes in for Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Dash camera video of the incident has been widely circulated online over the past week. Fox 5's Denise Dillon talked to Paulding County Sheriff's officials about what we can see in the video.
The video is disturbing. You can see a man being thrown to the ground and hear him moaning in pain. Sheriff's officials say when that video surfaced, they called in the GBI to take a closer look.
Don't take your backpack off. Take your backpack off.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
Can you explain what this is
Before
for?
you go on the ground, take your backpack off.
Paulding County Sheriff's officials confirmed this is dash camera video from Deputy Michael McMaster's car. It was March of 2022 at 6 in the morning. The deputy was responding to a call of a suspicious person breaking into cars in the Evans Mills subdivision.
When deputies responded to that area, they made contact with a male matching that description.
This video shows Deputy McMaster approaching the man, identified as 30-year-old Tyler Canaris, and telling him to take his backpack off and put his hands behind his back. Sheriff's officials say Canaris did not comply. Watch what happens next.
You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
I'm not breaking anyone's car.
Once the video came out, we made the decision to get the GBI involved, to let them look at it and just give their unbiased third-party opinion on what took place and if there were any criminal actions that took place in that incident.
We asked sheriff's officials if deputies are trained to use that technique to subdue someone.
We're aware that of the optics of this incident. At this point, because we have turned the case over to GBI and there is pending potential litigation in the case, civil litigation, we're going to opt not to elaborate on that particular portion of the case.
In the video, Canaris can be heard repeatedly saying he was just trying to go to work as the deputy goes through his backpack.
Are you on camera breaking in the car?
No, I just came right down to help.
I bet you are.
Canaris was rushed to the hospital to be treated for his injuries. Sheriff's officials say it was later determined he was not breaking into cars, but he was charged with obstruction of justice and is still facing those charges.
I don't know what I did wrong.
I was trying to explain to you, but you wanted to keep pulling away. So now you're under arrest for obstruction.
McMaster has been with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office for 9 years. He has been put on desk duty while the GBI investigation is underway. In Paulding County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It's February the 19th. The year is 2023. I'm sitting here. I got Grayson in his cage because he's been bad all day. I had the house professionally cleaned yesterday. I'm not letting him run around nowhere in his house. They go from a cage to outdoor. I got a little room. There's a little sunroom over there for them, but he just clowning. So he goes from the cage to outside to use the bathroom and back into that room or cage. If he starts scratching that, they're doing their DJ mix on, so I throw his ass in that cage. He's gonna have to learn that, and try to get them into this doggy daycare. We had to deal with some issues with Ginger, because she's the youngest. She was too young, but she should be ready this month. Anyway, end of this month or next month, March. But for doggy daycare, I can take them both up there and be done with their asses during the daytime. But he was over there, he's been running around here clowning. The house is spotless. I have this girl came in and cleaned 2 lemon roses. She did a damn good job. I told her to come back every week after this. I said, because she was doing every other week. And I said, let me splurge, because if I'm gonna live in this house, I cannot keep, literally these floors, I don't know how she makes these floors shine like this. She got the floors shining, the fans clean, everything just immaculate. She did a damn good job. I will see her every Saturday morning. I get my ass up out of bed so she can do what she wanted to do, clean. So, but this video, that news report you guys just saw, the video of this young man being slammed by this police officer, that happened a year ago in March of 2022. Very shocking. Unbelievable that that officer still has a job working for the police department. An innocent young man who hadn't done nothing but was on his way to work, who lived in the neighborhood, slammed to the ground because he fit the description. This is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. This is why, these police officers cause so many issues. They keep... I don't even know what to say, because I'm like, this is insane that this happened a year ago and the video is just being released. The video is just getting out. It's just being released, showing what this officer did. Broke his collarbone. Then they still put him in jail. And it wasn't even the person they were looking for. Just walking down the street. And if you watch the video, he hadn't done nothing wrong. He was asking questions like, well, what's going on? Walking down the street, innocently might have been listening to headphones on his way to work early in the morning, and then he slammed to the ground. And the other officers, his sergeants, and they don't look at that video and see something's wrong here. This says a lot about the police departments in this country and why change must be made. Because if none of his superiors in the past year saw that video and felt like something was wrong with what he did and how he responded to a person walking down the street and you slam him to the ground, I like to see more, more people speak about this particular video. And here's the crazy part. There's so many other incidents that are not recorded. This was caught on the officers. This was caught on the dash cam in March of last year, and we're just not hearing about this. What about all the other thousands of incidents where there were no recordings and people were injured or killed by rogue officers who shouldn't be on the police force? See, the whole defund the police was about taking the money and using it for different resources to re-educate these police officers and bringing a whole different group of people in there than the people who should. That police officer, he shouldn't be on nobody's police force. And for him to still be there a year later, almost a year later, March of 2023, we'll be here in just a few weeks. He's still there. He's moving to a desk job. It's like, okay, do you all not see what this man did? There was no need for him to slam that guy on the guy was complying. They were taking the back part. What made him decide, well, I'm going to slam him to the ground real quick? What in the hell was going on in this man's mind? I will say this. Now, I will say, if that had been a black person, trust me, it'd be marching and protesting going on right about now, and rightfully so. So white folks better get their hands up and start marching and protesting against them police officers they love so much. And here's another problem I have with this. You do realize that there were no cars broke in when they had a suspect. Somebody called and said somebody's looking in cars, but no cars had gotten broken into. There were no cars that were broken into. There were no. I mean, it's like anybody can just call 911 and just make up bullshit, and the police run out there. Shouldn't they investigate first? Let's say they had stopped that young man rather than send another officer to investigate and see what's going on. They went through his backpack, just broke his collarbone and skull, fractured his skull. It's kind of like, this is not making sense. So I try to keep my encounters very, very, I don't deal with police officers that much, meaning on that type of level. I follow the rules when I'm driving. That doesn't necessarily mean you won't get stopped because you might fit the description. I tend to stay out of areas where police officers act a fool. Where I live in here, you don't even see no damn police over here, ever. I haven't seen none. They don't really come over here because there ain't nothing happening over here. And when I tell you ain't nothing happening, you have to sit on this front porch and not see your car come by. For hours, like in the middle of nowhere. But it's in DeKalb County, that's the crazy part. But these types of incidents, a year later, this video is just not getting out. is just being released to the public. The harm he did to that man. All right. I mean, seriously. What did he do to deserve to be slammed to the ground and his collarbone and skull fractured? In that, I didn't see anything. But he's still on the job. That's the shocking part. Well, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all and get you all's thoughts, opinion. That news, that particular video of that young man should be shared. Everyone should see this. This is not how anyone should be treated, especially if they've done nothing wrong. It just goes to show you how crazy some of these police officers are who shouldn't be on the job. They shouldn't be there. But anyway, I can't carry on here long because I'm about to dye my beard and shake my mustache up. I wanted to go to this little barber shop. I had called this guy. Well, I got in touch with this young man on Instagram. I saw some of the beards he did. I said, wow, you can come out and shape up my beard and make it look really nice. So I sent a message. I said, how much is it for you to come out? Because he's a mobile, and he lives not far from here. He told me, take me back and said it was $100. I said, $100 to shape this up? I said, okay. I mean, yeah, I know it's kind of scraggly looking, but I'm not about to pay nobody $100 just to shape this. I'll do it my damn self. Yeah, it ain't gonna look super sharp and perfect. I know I'm gonna dye it and shape it up, and I got some T edges up there. I'm gonna do my little T thing on there like I normally do, and go on about my business. I might try to do something. I got a little clipper thing. I was trying to let this go in full. I'm not paying no $100 for no shape up of this beard. He said, well, the minimum charge is $100. And see, I don't have no hair. So I was like, well, I already shaved my hair, and I might shave it again. I think I shaved it a couple of days ago. I might shave it again, but shit, well, it still ain't worth $100. But I guess people are paying him $100 to come to their door. I don't know. I thought that was kind of outrageous myself personally, but I don't know. But, I guess that's what people want to, I'm not about to pay $100. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I forgive Grace and you out there crying. And I want out. You ain't getting out that damn cage. But if you come out that cage, you're going back outside and you're going back into that room. I cannot allow them to run through this house and pee and crap and that's over with. That's it. It's a wrap. They're going to have to learn to use the bathroom outside. And I'm going to be very strict about that until to get them in doggy daycare. So they're just going to lay cry. I'm sick of you peeing and crapping in places. Sick of their asses. They didn't want these fucking months to begin with. But anyway, today is Sunday, February 19th. The year is 2022. I look forward to reading you all's comments and see what you thought about that officer. It's kind of like, imagine if this had not been recorded. Then they have the nerve to charge him with obstruction. It's like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? The whole thing is just outrageous to me. I'm just like, what in the hell? And he's still there? And then they're like, we're going to turn it over to the GBI to investigate. How many years ago? And somebody released the video. Somewhere along the way, somebody saw that video and released it to the public because they realized, okay, this is insane. And the other people who worked in the police department saw this video, and nobody realized something was very wrong in this video with what that officer did to that man. Okay. Anyway, I know. Anyway, today is Sunday, February 19th, the year 2023. I'm out of here, and I look forward to reading you all's comments.